afternoon and a very warm welcome to Estadio Sonora in Hermosillo, Sonora, Mexico, and the final day of the U-23 World Cup as a tremendous event here in Mexico reaches its climax with two matchups today. First up, the undercard, as in the bronze medal game on a toasty day in the Sonoran Desert. We are just about set to go for the world's number 11 Cuba, making kind of a Cinderella run through the U-23 World Cup, playing for bronze today against the world's number 15, Colombia. Alcala home on 3-2. Gonzalez in the air to center field. Coming in to make the grab is Buelvis. Tagging at third, here's Chappelli. Buelvis' throw is offline. Run scores, throw to third base, and they get the trail runner as Cepeda is cut down on a 2-5 putout. But the run will score on the sacrifice fly by UDO Gonzalez, and Cuba cashes in a run in the top of the first. We'll go to the bottom of the first inning. Cuba 1 and Colombia coming up.
Yeah.
1-1, a drive high and deep to left. Moving back, Gonzalez looking up, and in the bottom of the first inning, this game turns right around for Colombia. A two-run homer from Andres Angulo and a 2-1 lead.
Boy, they've been swinging too, haven't they? Not waiting around to see what Nikel Cruz has to offer. Coming out, the quick ground out from Campero. Diaz swinging right after that. Angulo not waiting around, so a team that's looking to jump early on Cruz, and wow, what a turnaround, as you said, here in the first.
3-2 on the way, and that is ball 4. And now the runner breaking from third, and the throw to the plate is not going to be in time. Brian Buelvis makes it happen. There is no need to throw that ball in that circumstance.
That's the kind of mistake this Cuban team could not afford to make, and really a head scratcher. You just have to have lost track of the count as the catcher throwing that ball there. Unbelievable.
That is a rough way to give up a run, and that will go as a steal of home this final day. 1-1 pitch in the air to right field. This should be enough to bring home Zabala from third. Catchmate Chappelli will lob his ineffective toss in to nab the base runner from third. Zabala scores, and another one on the board for Colombia. A 4-1 lead now for the home team in the second. Team continuity.
Ground ball up the middle. Great get at second. Romero's throw to first. It never had a chance, and Cuba gets one back. It's a 4-2 game. 2 outs and a man on first here in the top half of the third inning.
Man, Cepeda was going to beat that out regardless, but man, I love his effort and that heart, sprinting as hard as he could up the first baseline, and then the head-first dive into the bag. Romero, all of his momentum carrying him the other way. He wasn't going to be able to get that out, but I love that from Cepeda.
First inning, and he might have done it again here. A high drive to left field, and he has. Andres Angulo, his second home run of the ball game, and, well, he gets the run right back for Colombia. It's a 3-run lead again at 5-2.
This is where you need a shutdown inning.
Absolutely.
From your pitching staff if you're Cuba. You got to run back, stem a little bit of the momentum, and instead a leadoff homer, and Cuba finds itself right back in a 3-run hole.
And just think about how hard Cuba worked to score that run last inning. So we've had 2 groundouts through 3+ innings, and now a ball launched out to left field, hooking towards the pole. It hits it. A ringer for Prieto. And that gets Cuba right back within 2. It's 5-3, and this team is just not going to quit until this tournament's over.
Phenomenal bat flip from Ivan Prieto, who had to wait and see if that one was going to get out of here, and then toss the bat toward the dugout on the first base side. And I mean, that's an emotional lift too. You get yourselves back to within 2 runs, but also when it happens in a fashion like that, Craig, you talked a little while ago about just how much Cuba's had to claw and scrape and crash to get into this game. Shared a lap. That was a foul ball that was midway between them as a ball charged in the air to left center field. Cepeda moving back and looking up, and this one off the very top of the wall out in left center. It is a double for Brian Buelvis with 1 gone in the 6th. That'll bring in Juan Zabala. And the bat boy faked like he was going to go for it, and the two of them laughing with each other. And Zabala now into the batter's box. A single and a run scored back in the second for him. But our WBSC family has done such an amazing job over these last 3 events in this pandemic world of ours here in 2021, keeping everybody safe in the bubbles and everybody doing their part, getting very often at all. Runner breaks for third. There's the throw down to third and not in time to get Brian Buelvis. If that throw is lower, I think that's an out at third base. But Buelvis ahead for a slide in safely. Yandy Yanez had to reach up behind himself to snatch that throw and snap the tag down. And Buelvis certainly was in there. Championship. And now trying to get it done for bronze. A fly ball in the air to center, and Colombia wraps up a bronze medal in Mexico. Fantastic work out of the back end of the bullpen in this tournament for John Palufo, who nails down his 3rd save of the U-23 Baseball World Cup. And our final line in this one for victorious Colombia: 5 runs on 7 hits, 1 error, and 3 men left on base. And for Cuba, its run comes to an end: 3 runs on 6 hits, no errors, and 4 left on. Congratulations to Colombia. A roster that came in with World Championship hopes and aspirations here in the U-23s and very nearly got to that stage to play for the title of World Champion tonight. Jose Mosquera and this roster coming up just short in their pursuit of a berth in the World Championship final, but they'll go home with some consolation in the form of a bronze medal.